Namaste. Welcome by this Vinyasa Flow Yoga class. This is a class you want to do after your run, so you still have some heat in your muscles. If you do it without having a run before it, try to just do some jumping jacks, maybe some high knees, maybe some butt kicks to create a little bit of heat in your muscles that will keep your muscles safe when stretching. We're gonna start from standing at the beginning of our mat. Toes are together. Back end is a little bit slightly pushed forward. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms are next to your shoulder. We breathe in, bringing the arms up, looking at our fingertips. And on the exhalation, we bend forward from the hips. Inhale, straightening our back. Exhale, bending the knees, placing the hands on the mat, stepping the left foot backward, right foot backward. So we're in a plank. From a plank, we lower all the way down on our yoga mat. Placing our feet on our mat, inhaling, raising the chest, pushing a little bit in the arms. Nice for the triceps. Exhale, going down, placing your foot on the mat. Inhale, pushing up to a plank. And then we bring the pelvis backwards, butt backwards. So we want to straighten our arms and want to feel a little stretch on our hamstrings. From here, on an inhalation, we look forward, stepping our right foot in between our hands, our left foot in between our hands. Upper body comes parallel to the floor again. Exhale, bending forward. Inhale, coming up all the way, following our hands with our gaze. Exhale, arms by the side. Okay, inhale, arms are coming up. Look at your hands. Exhale, from the hips, bend forward. Inhale, upper body parallel to the floor, maybe having your hands on your shin. Exhale, hands on the floor, left foot steps back, right foot steps back. Slowly lower down all the way, placing the foot flat on the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest, toes in the mat. Exhale, push the hips backwards. Now in inhalation, we're stepping the left foot in between our hands. Arms are gonna come up. Knee is above your ankle. On an exhalation, we open the right foot. We open sideways with our hands. Inhalation, turning the left hand comes up, look into your hand. Exhale, left elbow goes to the thigh, right arm comes over, look into your right hand. Inhale, both arms come up, strong legs. Exhalation, first close the hip, turn on the ball of your foot, hands go to the floor, step your left foot backward, lower down all the way, feet flat on the floor. Inhale, upper body comes up, pelvis stays on the floor. Exhale, toes in the mat, pushing pelvis backwards. One breath here. This time on the inhalation, we're stepping the right foot forward, knee above the ankle, arms come up. Exhalation, we're turning on the left foot, opening the arms parallel to the floor, looking over the right hand forward. Turning the right hand around, inhale, right arm comes up, left arm goes to the thigh. Exhale, right elbow goes to the thigh, left arm comes over, look into your left hand. Inhale, both arms come forward. Exhale, hands go to the floor. Right foot steps back, lower down all the way. Feet flat on the floor. Inhale, upper body up, keep the pelvis on the floor. Exhale, toes in the mat, lift your pelvis backwards. One breath here. Look in between your hands, step or walk your feet forward, upper body parallel to the floor. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, up all the way. Hands are coming up. Exhale, hands by your side. We do this one more time. So we inhale, arms come up. Exhale, we're folding forward from the hips. Inhale, upper body parallel. Exhale, hands on the floor, step back in plank, lower down all the way. Feet flat on the floor. Inhalation, lift your upper body. Exhale, toes in the mat, pelvis comes up and moves backward, downward facing dog. Next inhalation, look in between your hands. Right foot steps forward. This time, arms are coming up. Exhale, open the back feet. Put it parallel to the side of your mat. Open your arms. Turn the right hand. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, right elbow to the thigh. Left arm comes over. Inhale, both arms parallel. Exhale, close the hips. Hands to the floor, right foot steps back, lower down. Feet flat on the floor, inhalation, upper body up. Exhale, toes in the mat, put your pelvis back. Next inhalation, left foot steps forward, knee above your ankle, arms are coming up, high lunge. Exhale, open that back foot parallel to the mat, open your arms parallel to the floor. Turn the left hand. Inhale, left arm comes up, look into that hand. Exhale, left elbow to the knee, right arm comes over. Inhale, both arms parallel. Exhale, close the hips, then the hand goes to the floor. Left foot steps back, lower down all the way. Feet flat, inhalation, look up. Exhale, toes in the mat, push your pelvis back. One full breath here. Okay, here in downward dog, we want to spread the fingers as much as we can. We want to sink the heels towards the floor, bring the pelvis back and lengthen the spine. Okay, take one breath here again. Now we're gonna walk our dog. So bending the left knee, right heel goes to the floor, then straightening the left leg, bending the right. So we're making a little walking movement, which gives a nice stretch on our calf muscles. One more time pedaling the feet. Then we straighten both legs, bring the pelvis backwards. So we're trying to bring the belly button towards the thigh. From here, we're lifting the right leg, bending at the knee, and we let the right leg fall over to the left. So we want to create a stretch on our right iliopsoas muscle. Try to breathe into it, strong left leg. Try to have as much weight in your left hand as you have in your right hand. Okay, right foot returns to the floor. This time lifting left leg, bending at the knee. Let the left leg fall over to the right, finding a stretch on that left iliopsoas. Okay, squaring the pelvis, left foot goes to the floor. One more time, walk your dog for a moment, finding some length in those calf muscles. Then pelvis goes backwards, we look in between our hands, step the right foot forward, left foot forward. Upper body comes parallel to the floor again, and we're falling forward. Inhale up all the way, arms up. Exhale, hands by your side. Okay, close your eyes. Take a full breath here, weight in your feet. And we open the eyes again. Inhale, arms are coming up. Exhale, we're bending forward from the hips. Inhale, upper body parallel to the floor. Good for the back muscles. Exhale, bending your legs, placing the hands down. Left foot steps backwards, right foot steps backwards. We're lowering down all the way to the mat. Feet are flat on the floor. Inhale, upper body comes up, pelvis stays on the floor. Exhale, toes go in the mat, pelvis goes backward. We're back in downward facing dog. From here, we look in between our hands. Left foot steps forward, knee above the ankle, arms are coming up. We want to relax the shoulders down a little bit, so the shoulders are not against our ears. And we really try to press that right heel to the floor. So we're creating again a stretch on the front of our thigh where the iliopsoas sits. And we breathe here for about 5 breaths. We're going to move into warrior two. So we're opening up the back foot, placing the back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Left knee stays above the ankles. Arms are parallel to the floor. So we're trying to open up the shoulders. We do like this a lot in running. Now we're opening up, engaging the abs, arms parallel, and we look over the left hand forward. So we're creating a stretch on the adductors. On an exhalation, left elbow goes to the thigh, right arm comes over. We keep pressure on the back of the right foot. So more or less the right foot wants to go backwards, the left foot wants to go forwards. Arm comes over, and now we're having a stretch on the side. And try to look into your right hand. Inhale, straightening the left leg, arms are coming parallel, turning the left foot in. From here, on the exhalation, we're just bending with a straight spine forwards, and only at the end, we're rounding our spine a little bit. Maybe your hands are on the floor, maybe not. Totally fine. We're looking towards the floor, and we're creating a stretch on the hamstrings and still a little bit on the adductors. Maybe you feel this one in your low back as well. Put some pressure on the outside of your feet and make sure the feet are parallel to the side of your mat. One more breath. Then we walk our hands over to the back of our mat, turn our right foot with the toes towards the back, and we turn on the ball of our left foot. Right knee again is above our ankle, and here we come up, bringing the arms up, relaxing the shoulders, focusing on pushing the left heel towards the floor. So now we're stretching the left iliopsoas. Then we're opening the left foot, placing it parallel to the back of the mat. opening the arms parallel to the floor. Again, pressure on the back, the outside of your left foot, and keeping the knee in line, the right knee in line with your right ankle. Arms parallel, stretching out the adductors. Keep opening the chest. Inhale here. And of your next exhalation, right thigh. Right elbow goes to the right thigh. Left arm comes over. Keep pressure on the outside of the left foot. Look into your left hand, stretching out the left gluteus medius and the left side. Inhale, bring the arms parallel to the floor, straightening the right leg and bringing the right foot parallel to the mat. Now we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back. On an inhalation, we're opening the chest, we're looking towards the ceiling. And on an exhalation, we're bending forward and we're bringing the arms over our head forward. We're still working the hamstrings, still working the adductors, but at the same time we're working the muscles around our shoulders. Inhalation, bring your upper body parallel to the floor. Exhale, hands are on the hips. And on the inhalation, we slowly come up all the way. We look to the front of our mat, turn the left foot to the front, and we step forward with the right. Okay, taking a breath here again. Inhale, arms are coming up. Exhale, bending forward from the hips. Inhale, upper body parallel to the floor. Exhale, bending the legs, hands on the floor, stepping back into a plank. Slowly lower yourself all the way to the floor. Feet flat on the floor. Inhalation, upper body comes up. Toes in the mat. Exhalation, pelvis comes up, moves backward. We look in between our hands. We step the left foot forward. This time the right knee goes to the floor. We bring the elbows, either the hands, on your left thigh, and we want to move that right thigh towards the floor. Right foot can be flat on the floor. So again, we're working in this right iliopsoas, the muscle we use to lift our leg while running. Then our hands go to the floor and we start straightening the left leg, bending the right leg. But we want to keep our toe on the floor. So we're now working in our left hamstring. At the same time, we're working in the tibialis anterior, the muscle next to our shin bone. More we bend forward, the more we have that hamstring stretch. We're bending the left knee again. And this time we're gonna bring the right foot towards the buttocks. Left hand goes towards the right foot. Right hand can be on the floor. And we start hanging forward up until we feel a stretch on the right quadriceps. With control, let go of the right foot, bring the left hand back on the mat, toes of the right foot into your mat and step back in downward facing dog. Maybe walk out here for a moment again, giving some attention to the calf muscles. Then this time we step the right foot in between our hands. Left knee goes to the floor, right hand and left hand come on top of the thigh, maybe the elbows on top of the thigh, and we're pushing the left side of the pelvis forward, creating a stretch on the left iliopsoas. From here, start straightening the right leg, bring your hands to the floor, keep the toes of your right foot on the floor and bend over your right leg. Long, slow, deep breaths. Then we're bending the right knee. Hands move a little bit forward. Bending the left leg, bringing the foot to the butt. Right hand grabs hold of the left foot. And we start hanging forward till we feel a stretch on the left iliopsoas. With control, let go of the left foot, bring it back to the floor. Hands are next to your right foot, toes of the left foot are in the mat. And we're stepping back one more time, downward facing dog. Lengthening the spine, pelvis is moving backwards, belly button is moving towards the thigh. And we try to sink the upper body a little bit through the arms, so we're lengthening the back. Straightening it as much as we can. One more breath here. Inhale. And on exhalation, knees slowly go towards the floor. We're crossing the ankles and we come sit behind our feet, bringing the legs forwards. Okay. We're going to work a little bit on the core strength. So we're bending our legs, finding comfortable position on our butt. Arms are coming forward, feet come from the floor. You can stay here, perfectly fine. If you want to work also on the strength of the iliopsoas and the strength of your abs, you straighten your legs. Bending the legs, heels to the floor, taking one breath here. When doing this pose, try not to really hang in your back, keeping the back straight. Let's do it again. Arms parallel to the floor. Heels come off the floor, Straightening the back, either stay here, either straighten both legs. Then with control, slowly, slowly lower the legs down to the floor, and we come and sit straight up. We're gonna bend the right leg, placing the inside of the right foot against the inside of the left thigh. So again, we're working on an adductor stretch here in the right leg. Left leg is straight. We try to sit up as straight as possible. Arms are coming up, and we're gonna bend forward over the left leg. Doesn't matter how far you are. What matters is that the movement comes mostly from the pelvis. Don't try to over-round the upper back. We're looking towards the left big toe. We're having a hamstring stretch here. Stretching the muscles of the back, and at the same time working on the right adductors. And now we're coming up. Exhale, straightening right leg. Left foot comes on the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, arms are coming up again. Exhale with as straight leg as possible, bending forward. It's totally fine if you want to bend your right leg a little bit. You want to feel the stretch, let's say at the back of your thigh, in the middle, then you're stretching the muscle. If you feel it in the back of your knee, you're stretching the tendon. So then it's better to bend the knee a little bit. And again, we look forward towards the left knee or the left big toe. Inhale, upper body comes up. And we're going to place both feet against each other. And the distance between our pelvis and our feet is so far that if we come forward, the head is above the feet. So lengthening the back, coming forward, hands can be on the feet, and you're as far forward as possible can be. So some of you might be totally not forward, some of you might be totally flat. Everything is fine. We want to find length in the muscles of our back mainly. Inhale, we slowly come up. Now on exhalation, we're going to lay down on our back. Knees are bent. We're going to place the left foot just below the right knee, and the left knee goes to the outside. Then we bring the right knee in. Left arm goes to the gap of our legs. Right arm is in the outside. And we interlace our fingers in the back of our right knee. And we start pulling the right leg a little bit towards our chest, up until we feel a stretch on the outside of our left hip, gluteus medius. This is one of the best exercises you can do as a runner. Okay, right leg relaxes, bring it a little bit back, both feet on the floor. Now the right foot comes just under the left knee, Right knee goes to the outside. Bring the left knee towards your chest. Right hand through the gap of your leg, left hand on the outside. Interlace behind your left knee and start pulling your left knee towards your chest. Okay, let go of your leg. Left foot goes to the mat. Right foot goes to the mat. We bring our arms next to us, so we're kind of like D shape. Legs are coming into the air. Then we let our legs fall to the left and we look over our right shoulder towards the right. So we're stretching our low back. Inhale, legs are coming up. And on the exhalation, this time, legs move to the right. And we look over our left shoulder towards the left. Inhale, legs up. Exhalation, knees to the chest, arm around. Make a little ball from yourself. Pull those knees in. Inhale. Hold your inhalation. And then exhale, we're straightening the legs, straightening the arms. Opening the legs a little bit so they're kind of in a V shape. Arms are by our side, palms are forward. Our palms are upwards, and we're closing our eyes here. Or just breathe for a few minutes, which is a moment for our body to go over all the moves we have done and to relax our body and to integrate those moves into our body. See if you can breathe here into your belly. Long, slow, deep breaths, calming down your nervous system. your toes in your fingers a little bit. Bring a little bit awareness back in your body. Bring your arms overhead, giving yourself a good stretch. And with your eyes still closed, roll over on one side. And with your eyes closed, with the help of your hands, come back to a seated position. Bring the palms of your hands together. Bow your head towards your heart, surrendering your thinking to your inner guidance. We're going to rub the palms of our hands together, creating some heat. Placing the warm hands over our eyes. Opening our eyes in the comfort of our hands. Slowly spreading the fingers to let the light in. And bringing the hands down again. Okay, thank you for practicing. You're stretched. Your shoulders, you worked on your core muscle, you stretched your quadriceps lumborum, the little muscle in the back. You're stretched your sides, you're stretched gluteus medius. The quadriceps, quadratus lumborum, quadriceps, hamstrings, tibialis anterior, so you had a full body workout. I hope you enjoy it, and I see you in one of the other movies. Namaste.